it's time once again for everybody to come aboard the Slam Crate. Yes, folks, it's here, the second WWE Slam Crate. Now, if you don't know, Slam Crate is a new crate from Loot Crate. Loot Crate monthly subscription service. Depending on what box you get, the prices vary. This is about $30. And actually, this one isn't monthly. This is bi-monthly. And as you know, WWE works together with Loot Crate to make this, put this out. And the first crate was pretty solid. I really enjoyed what is inside. If you don't know, I've been a WWE fan my whole life. So hopefully there's a good mix of like old school stuff and new school stuff. I really appreciate that because, you know, I like the new stuff, but you really got to try to appeal to all the fans. So we're going to open this box. We're going to see what's inside our second Slam Crate. Just a second. And one more thing before I get into this. If you haven't subscribed to Loot Crate and you're thinking about it, like maybe it could be a good idea. Any of the different Loot Crates, because you know there's the WWE one, a regular one, an anime one, a gaming one, all these different special ones. Please use the promo link down below in the description. It's just a personal link for me. Helps me out a little bit if you use it. I really appreciate it. Doesn't cost you a thing. So, you know, consider that. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, we are slicing open and seeing what is inside. Ta-da! Okay. Alright. First thing here is a Metals Diecast Loot Crate exclusive John Cena figure. I'm not gonna lie, you probably know this because I'm a fan that's not like, you know, a kid who's still a wrestling fan. So I'm not a fan, not really big John Cena fan, admittedly, so you know, it's not a surprising thing. But that being said, it's a cool looking figure. The metal figures are becoming a very big deal nowadays. Very, very neat little thing to have. It is a cool, I mean, it is cool looking. Like, I'm not going to deny that, even though Cena wouldn't be my first choice. By looking at the box, you can see that this is a variant. See, this is him in his green and orange gear. If you take a look at the back of the box, the regular version of John Cena comes in the more patriotic red, white, and blue gear. So it's just a cool little variant. I dig that. These figures are pretty expensive. I think they're like $10-15, so that's already a nice chunk of change right there for that figure. Huh. So it is pretty cool, you know? I dig it, even though it's John Cena. Now, next up, t-shirt. I mentioned this in another Loot Crate unboxing. It sucks that they are kind of giving away the t-shirts now, and some of the products that are in the boxes, they're showing on WWE television before they're in the box. And I like the surprise element. I understand they're trying to get people to subscribe, but oh well. And yeah, but our exclusive shirt is a phenomenal AJ style shirt. Got a little AJ on the back. Got his traditional logo on a nice gray shirt. I like it. The color works for me. The design is cool. This is a great shirt for a wrestler I love, and this is going to be getting worn all the time. This is just fantastic. Well, it's phenomenal, really. So, awesome right there. Next, what I was saying about things being on WWE television, the Bayley Bear. Yes, it's a little bear with Bayley's logo on it. Bayley's name on the back. She got that sweatband on, that traditional Bayley sweatband. They did show this on TV a couple weeks ago, so I knew this was coming. I'm excited. I was excited because it is a cool little product. I love Bayley. But again, ruined the surprise a little bit, but awesome friggin' item right there. Fantastic. This box is going well. Next up, a Daniel Bryan little beanie right there. It says yes, yes, yes. Love Daniel Bryan. Who doesn't love Daniel Bryan? Like, even from back in the day, you know, back in Ring of Honor, all that stuff, Daniel Bryan has always been amazing. He's always been overcoming expectations, overcoming the odds. Fortunately, his career was ended early, but he's still around as general manager. Still love Daniel Bryan. Love the hat. We're doing it. Next up, the monthly pin. Yes, this is what I was talking about old school stuff. The last pin, well, the first pin really, was the Winged Eagle WWE Championship belt. The belt that was around for pretty much most, you know, like most of the 80s and the 90s. It was a big thing, you know, during the eras of like Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, stuff like that, before the Attitude Era. Now, we have the classic Intercontinental Championship belt. The belt that was around until the Attitude Era, and then it came back a couple of years ago. Cody Rhodes brought it back with the nice white leather. Much better than the design they were using for a while there. And it reminds you that the theme for this month is Dream Big. And let's be real. If you ever just put a bunch of cool, like, exclusive WWE merchandise in a box, unless you're like, you know, picking wrestlers from a certain event, or just picking certain wrestlers specifically, your themes are kind of lame. Like, you don't need a theme. Whatever, dream big. Okay, they all dream, I guess. Whatever. But still, the pin itself is very big, very nice, and I love it. Like, it's absolutely a fantastic pin. That alone is a reason to keep getting these boxes. Now, inside, bottom of the box says Dream Big. Much like the last one, just a couple of pictures of wrestlers. The boxes themselves are not that exciting compared to other loot crates, but they're still, you know, they're cool. And then we have in here the poster, talking about dreaming big. There's the story of Connor McCallick. They've talked about on WWE television, a kid that unfortunately passed away from cancer. Was a big fan of Daniel Bryan, and they do have an award for him as a result. So I guess I can understand the whole dream big there. That makes a little bit of sense. Inside it just talks about the different items in here. AJ Styles t-shirt, he dreamed big because he won the title the same year he debuted. John Cena, about his Make-A-Wish. The Intercontinental title is about working your way up to the main title. The Bayley Bear, because, you know, Bayley's an underdog who took a while to get to the main roster. Daniel Bryan, I've already talked about his story, you know, very, someone who had to overcome a lot of odds. So that's pretty cool. And as you keep folding it out, okay, there is a mini interview with Bayley. So that's cool. You can read about Bayley. Everybody likes Bayley. And finally, if you keep folding it out, you get a poster of the Warrior. Grab onto the cockpit, Hulk Hogan. The Warrior. But yeah, that's cool. So, you know, lots of good stuff in there. And much like the last one, it feels like that these crates are more about getting bigger items and not necessarily as many items. So you really only have 4 big items in this crate: the beanie, the shirt, the bear, and the figure. But they're all nice, high-end, high-priced items. So it's very understandable. And again, the pins are just amazing. So that's what we got for this month on our Dream Big crate. This is the second WWE crate. Again, it's an every other month crate, so I won't have another one of these reviews for you until February. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this maybe made you consider getting the WWE Slam crate. If you're a fan of wrestling whatsoever, I appreciate these more than some of the other wrestling crates out there, because a lot of the other ones are, yes, they're more indie themed, not really WWE stuff, because they can't because of licensing stuff. But I feel like you get better stuff in this crate. I think it's higher quality items, which is to be expected. So I would definitely highly recommend this crate. We're 2 for 2 on goodness. I will be back very soon with another video. I have another loot crate to unbox for you, and then I will hopefully be making some more videos of my own. I've been trying to get to them, and I just haven't really been having the time to do it, haven't been really having the inspiration, but hopefully that will change soon. So, as always, please like this video if you liked it, comment if you have something to say, ring that bell if you haven't done that yet, subscribe to this channel, please, that means a lot to me. The best thing you can possibly do for me is to share this video with your friends, your family, co-workers, I don't know, somebody who likes teddy bears. It's all very possible. Anything, you know, if you dream big, you can do it. I am Jeremy, aka Captain Subpar, as always and forever telling you that I will be King of the Geeks. Still not sure why I started this with like a Godfather reference, because he's not really current, but like look at the detail, man. Like, look at the detail. That pin is friggin' amazing.